Hi, welcome to another video by FNaF Perspective. Today I'm going to be ranking all of the FNaF games, mainstream and a bit of side stream because we got FNaF World and DLC and AR there, but whatever. Huge shout out to Evan Carmen for making this tier list, and let's get started. Okay, so our first one is FNaF 1. My opinion, this is a pretty good game. It's the original. I mean, it's no way would it be down there. It's just got to be at the top. It is the best game. I like how they chose Superstar because that's linking to a security breach. Yeah, but it's the original game. It is the best of the games. You can't get a better game than that, really, can you? Okay, FNaF 2. I'd rather get Springlock. I'm not gonna lie, I hate FNaF 2. If you don't know, on my channel, I've only got 2 episodes out of the series, but I'm currently recording and editing more episodes. But originally, I was just going to do FNaF 2 with 5 lives. Well, I did 1 life, but I kind of changed it to 5 lives, and then it just got crazy. I couldn't do it. 2 episodes, and I've still stuck on night 2. Which makes it like, oh, 1 night per video. But I'm just not doing good, okay? I'm not doing good. Not beat night 2 in my second one anyway, so I'm going to have to continue that in my third one. FNaF 3. Acceptable. In fact, no. Horrific. I don't know, it's one of these two. I like being more favourable to FNaF games, because I just am, so I'm going to put Horrific, because the jump scare sucks. One time I played it and I wanted to get the lore in this minigame, and I saw the lore, which was just, you know, like all the crying grey stuff backgrounds and all that with the Balloon Boy jumpy one, and it reset me, and that just irritates me, so don't really like it that much in that factor. But other than that, I have nothing against the game. It's a pretty decent game. They balanced out the difficulty pretty well. I mean, it's still pretty easy to beat, but, you know, they balanced it out by adding, like, the all you need to repair this. FNaF 4. Even though I find this game absolutely terrifying, I'm going to put it behind FNaF 1, so it's second best on the tier list so far. You know, the game horrifies me. I just cannot stand this game. Nightmare Freddy, just Nightmare Fredbear, just none. Nightmare Chica, the Jacko ones, just, yeah, like the Halloween shit. I just can't handle it. It is terrifying. But FNaF is meant to be terrifying. So that's why it's going there. But, you know, OG, can't replace that. FNaF World. Underrated. I'm going to put it... acceptable. Acceptable, it's pretty good. It's not a horrible game. It's not the best FNaF game out there. There are definitely some flaws. It's not the best. No way. But I would say it's amazing. Please make a FNaF World 2, Scott. You kind of talked about in that interview with Dorco for the 10-year anniversary. Just pleasey weezy lemon squeezy. Okay. Playable, I guess. Like, I'm just putting it straight there. The game, I don't hate it. Well, I hate FNaF 2. But God, it is so annoying. Admittedly, you have the console versions, which are a lot more harder because they are ported differently. But like FNaF 2, FNaF 3, FNaF 4, FNaF 1, maybe FNaF 3 a little less, they are all really good ported. That's not ported very well, but I've got an Xbox, so you can easily just plug in the mouse and keyboard, like a plug-in mouse and keyboard, and then just use that instead, which I do quite a lot, and it's pretty good. I've done it before. But the game, it's just so stressful. That one in the breaker room, I've not got past night 2. It's just, no. Mostly I've not got past night 2 in this game. But, you know, no. I like it more than FNaF 2, that's why I've put it above it. In fact, what I'm going to do is, can I put it super far down? No, it just either goes there. No, I'm just going to keep it there then. FNaF 6. I have not actually played this game, but I am close to getting it. I know it's free, but I keep forgetting to install it. But from what it seems, I would say it's above FNaF World and acceptable, you know? Not as good as these three, but definitely better than These three. 100%. The idea of building your own pizzeria is really fun, but I feel like the graphic changes because like you have this really fun, cheery pizzeria, then you're in this really dim, grimy back room. And I can get why Scott did this, but to me, it was like way too much of a contrast, you know? Then when you complete the night, it goes straight back to that cheery, happy theme. So I think they could have done stuff a bit better with the game. It definitely just felt, oof, the fact that they don't have any doors for the vents, that just really creeps me out. So it's acceptable, I'd say, yeah. Oh, the UCN, this is quite challenging because the game is incredibly hard, which would make me want to put it there for how hard it is. In fact, no, there, because it's like even harder. Oh, wait, no, I've never played. Hang on, I've got to put that there because I've never played it, but I have seen it. So yeah, I'm going to keep it there. Ah, no, I want to put it in front, yeah. Anyway, back to UCN. Because it is incredibly hard, but on the other hand, incredibly fun. I will probably put it here, maybe. I might change that later, that's not for definite. I could put it here, maybe. I do prefer FNaF 3, so maybe I'll put it in acceptable. You know what, no, I'll put it there. Might change that later. I just find it incredibly hard and stressful, because, like, the fan and all the lights and that, you need to keep them on to keep the temperature low, and even if I'm not got the animatronics that need the temperature to be cool on, even if I've not activated them, it's just like whenever I turn it off, it kind of goes dark and it's like, and everything's just like a lot more darker and quieter, and it freaks me out. So I keep it on, but then that drains lots of power. So I just lose lots of power. I just find it really stressful. So actually, I'll put it there. Maybe. I don't know. Next one. FNaF Help Wanted. Instantly going right there. It's amazing. It's a remake of FNaF 1, 2, 3, and 4. But they're all slightly easier because you can go on the cameras without having to like actually open them up, so you can still like look around in your office whilst messing on the cameras, which I just find insanely helpful. You know, it's just great. It's a really cool game. It's in VR. Just it makes the games a bit more easier, which thank God it makes FNaF 2 playable. You know, it makes it playable. In fact, let me change this to not playable. I think I spelled that correct. Incorrect. No, it's correct. Then I'll put that down there. Then I'd rather get hit by a fish. Not hit. Smack. Oh, I'm horrible at spelling. Smacked. Hopefully that's spelled correct. I'd rather get smacked by a fish. And then I can put that there. Yeah, okay, that was just me reshuffling stuff. Put that down a tier. These basically are in the same tier, just rename them a bit. And then I've added a new tier here, basically. Put it in playable, I guess, because it's playable, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, next up we have The Curse of Dreadbear, DLC to Help Wanted. This game, I have to admit, it's got some really cool mini games, but it feels like they've added Dreadbear in, but he's not lore accurate, you know? I like the lore and I like characters that are actually in the game. So for that, I'll have to put it in acceptable. Yeah. I just can't see it going anywhere higher. I wouldn't put it down here. It's definitely play with good games, just don't like how the Dreadbear's not actually got any relevance. FNaF AR. Right, that's going there. A lot of people gave this game a lot of just negativity, and they said it was a bit buggy. And yes, I can see it's a bit buggy. Yes, you have the in-game transactions, which I absolutely hate. I hate it when they make you pay stuff like the Robux, the V-Bucks. I don't have Fortnite, but V-Bucks. Just don't like any of that. I can't even remember what the currency is in this game. Is it Remnant, something like that? No. But I find the idea really cool. I'd love to have this, but by the time I realised it existed, it had already been shut down. So Scott, just make it better and give it regular monthly or every 2 month updates, something like that. And re-release it, please. I would love to see this game again. Moving on. Security Breach Ruin. This one's tough because I don't think it's bad. For me, I love bugs. Bugs are a fun little thing in a game, I watch people play FNaF Security Breach for the pure reason that it's buggy and I enjoy it. I'd love to play a buggy game. Unless it was within limits, obviously. If it was completely just then no, but it wasn't completely. They've done patches. Still got the bugs, which I love. They've only got the flight bugs that can easily make you skip stuff, but don't completely destroy your game. You can still get your data back usually. If you do get into one of these really bad bugs, they patched it to the kind of bugging I like, and it's a pretty good game. Story's a bit weird, but I'll put it. I feel like if I put it above FNaF 6, people are just gonna hate me. So what I'll do is I'll bring this. It's not letting me put it where I want to put it. There we go. I'll put that there. Yeah, that's good. That's a good reorganisation. We're getting through this pretty fast, I must say. Next up we have Ruin. I love this game. I don't think it's as good as Security Breach. It's another DLC like Dreadbear, but it's got a lot more lawyer accuracy, but I do prefer the Dreadbear one. So, but FNaF World. I keep putting this further and further behind, but I do really like FNaF World. So I'll put this here, and I'll just leave FNaF World where it is for now. Yeah. Right. Help Wanted 2. I'm not sure for this one. Pretty good game, I'm not gonna lie. They had very poor advertisement, but I feel like it's got a nice feel to it. It's like FNaF. It's like Help Wanted 1, but with more mini games, and I like the mini games. I prefer them over the remakes, to be honest. I do prefer it. So, considering that, I do prefer the mini games. This is my tier list, not the general consensus of everyone. This is my tier list. I'd have to put it here-ish. I don't know. I'll probably crop me when I'm editing, I'll probably crop me and then put it into the ultimate finished one. This is just spur of the moment. This one. Then I'll just do a quick edit of my definite final views, and then that will basically be it. Into the pit. I'd rather get smacked by a fish. I don't like it. I mean, it's not a bad game. It's just it just irritates me. I don't know why. It just irritates me. As well as that, you may think it's 2D, but what really bugs me is it's actually a 3D game the size of a 2D game. Literally, there's a guy called Horoscope, really good YouTuber. I might put his link in the description, I don't know. But he did a video where he basically opened up and looked behind the scenes of it. And it was literally just a camera looking at a bunch of images all spaced out in front of each other in a big 3D area. And it just annoyed me. Well, instead of actually making it 2D, they made it 3D, they made it look 2D. It irritates me so much. I'd rather get smacked by a fish than play it. And I'm sorry, but that is the truth. Whew. That. Yeah, there we go. It's not playable. Honestly, I could not play this. There we go. Better. Secret of the Mimic. For me, The game's mid. I don't like how there's just like one main villain. I feel like they've just replaced William Afton. Like, he had a fitting ending and all that in FNaF 6, but they've already brought him back in Security Breach. They may as well, you know, but plus this is back in time. This is way in the past, and I get like it's William Afton sending you there and all that, but I don't like the mimic. I don't like it. Good character. I think this could have some really cool new lore in, but I don't like. For me, the mimic's just replacing the ghost stories that are my favourite. I love the stories of like the MCI and all that. That's my favourite. And then you're basically just going to the MCI and smacking it with a fish. But I have to say, it is a good game, so playable, I guess. Okay, well, that's my spur of the moment one, with just me doing it now. And I will now, not very quickly, spend a lot of time thinking it over, and then Editor Me can do a side by side of the two, if Editor Me isn't too lazy. Hello, I am Mac. I have remade my tier list after doing a bit of thinking, and I'm still not completely happy with it. I could definitely do some improvements, but I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, you know. I've moved FNaF Help Wanted as my top one now. It is definitely my favourite. I was thinking about it, and it is my favourite out of the games. I do like VR. Then we obviously got the OG. You just gotta have the OG. I just love it. And then Help Wanted 2, because it isn't as good as Help Wanted, but it's still VR, and it's a really good game. Focuses more on the mini games, which I like, you know. And then I did a lot of shuffling here. Originally, I was going to kind of keep FNAF AR where it was, but I decided to move it down to here because I just remembered about all the glitches and the kind of annoying game mechanics that I don't like. That I'm probably going to move it down to acceptable there. Yeah, I'm going to do that. See, I'm still not 100% decided. DLC, like I said, not lore accurate, you know. If the Dreadbear was actually a lore character, then I'll probably put it like there, you know, but he isn't. FNAF 4, it's the top of the Aftonrific. That I'll move it up to there because I do really like FNAF 4. It's the scariest, and FNAF is a horror game, so it needs to be scary. So, yeah. FNAF 6, like I said, I don't like the changing. Blah 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 blah. There's a lot of changes. I thought I was being a bit too mean for FNAF 2. I just put it down here because I was angry that I kept dying in it. But it's an okay game, I guess. But it's not. That's just. I'll still rather get smacked by a fish than play it, you know. So, yeah. FNAF 6, I think it's been a bit harsh. I still do like it as a game, but way too hard, way too annoying, way too fidgety. And I've seen people play Nightfall. Nightfall looks absolutely crazy. You die to Ennard, or however you say his name. I have no idea how you pronounce his name. Ennard, whatever you say. I don't know. When you die to him, you've got to redo that baby thing all over again. It just seems so irritating. And even the most pro FNAF players, like, have to take, like, a good 5 goes. And that's probably going to be, like, considering one night's 8 minutes, that's going to be a bare minimum. It's not even 8, it's like 8:30. That's going to be like bare minimum of like 40 something or other. I don't know, I've forgotten. 40 minutes, I should say. Bare minimum of 40. And considering you have to do all the other mini games and the extra 30 seconds, it's probably going to be about 50 minutes you spend doing that. And I'm not willing to do that. So I'm going to put that there. That used to be my favourite game until I played it, which is a funny thing. Like, no joke, it would have gone up there if it wasn't for the fact that I played it. So, yeah. Just says playing it can really change your opinion. So, that's my tier list. I hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to like and subscribe or I'll break into your house. I won't do much in there, for legal reasons. I'll just break into it and just kind of stand there for a bit, I don't know. Bye.